feel like my intelligence has taken me as far as I'm going to get. I need artificial intelligence. I was reading this article, Will AI Take Over? I was halfway through before I realized it wasn't about a guy named Al. Will Al take over? I thought it was about Al Roker and his love of A1.
You do love A1.
It is very confusing.
Yeah, it is.
That, of course, was none other than comedy king Jim Gaffigan from his latest stand-up special called The Skinny, which premiered last fall. And now the 8-time Grammy nominee is releasing the special as an album by the same name. Jim, good morning.
Genius.
Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
So The Skinny, where does that title come from? What kind of jokes are we working with here?
Well, you know, some of it is I just write from what I'm experiencing, and I went on this appetite suppressant, so I got kind of skinny. And then also it's kind of the skinny on what it's like to be a parent of teenagers and how important alcohol is for that. But also Al Roker is my muse, because in this tour that I have right now, I have another Al Roker. I have a Today Show Al Roker joke.
Oh, now I want to hear that.
All right, now, so it's all about, because it's all about how if you're concerned that you drink too much, all you have to do is go to an airport bar at 8 a.m. and your only takeaway will be, I'm doing great. Because in the morning at airport bars, people are getting wasted. You know, they're like, yeah, I'll have a Jack and Coke. It's like, you know you're in public right now. The Today Show is still on the TV. Al Roker hasn't done the weather, and you're kind of slurring your words. I have to reference Al Roker in every special I do.
Yes. Jim, I was at that special here in New York when you dropped the Al Roker joke, and I said to my wife, I was like, did he just mention Roker in the joke? The album art for this, I heard you called in some backup.
Yes. Well, my children have ruined my life. And to capture that, well, my 3 youngest, I thought it would be fun to have them just kind of doodle and which kind of symbolizes what it's like to be a parent. You have something nice, and they ruin it, which is why Jesus invented bourbon.
Yes.
But
your bourbon, by the way.
That's right. This is Fathertime Bourbon.
Yes. Thank you.
And this is, by the way, this is bourbon I did not make. I had nothing to do with this, but I did pick out the barrels, which is
makes
kind
a
of
difference.
It's kind of my skill set, is trying things and seeing if I like it. And so, but it is something. It's
is that why
good.
you have 5 kids? It's legit, by the way.
It's good stuff.
Did you know a lot of celebrity spirits?
It's got to hit a certain quality. Like, I'm going about this all wrong, because like every batch of Fathertime will eventually sell out. And there's, at the end, my partner, my buddy from college, is kind of excited. I'm like, oh, that means less bourbon for me, right? Because I want to keep it all.
One good thing is it's 9:45. It's not 8 a.m.
That's right.
This is. I think this is an honor to Kathy Lee, right?
I like a good callback. Right. I got to be with you. We were down in Washington Square Park with your kids when they were, like, one was still in a stroller.
Yeah.
What is it like now that they're teenagers?
It is way harder than I thought it would be.
Really?
I mean, I hate to tell you this, but it gets so much harder. No, but it's, my kids are 12 to 21, so I feel like I'm in a psych ward. And the whole task of parenting is that you want to reach this threshold of 18, and you want to keep them safe, and you want to prepare them for adulthood. And when your kids are like 8 or 9, you're like, I'm doing pretty good. But when they're like a teenager, you're like, I'm not that good at this.
Great. My oldest is 8, so
it's
so much to look forward to.
That's why Fathertime Bourbon.
It all comes back to Fathertime.
You just wrapped up a tour with Jerry Seinfeld. You're about to go on a solo tour now. But I hear your pre-show prep routine is a little bit different than his.
Well, Jerry, I wanted to help Jerry. You know what I mean? Because I feel like America should get to know this comedian, Jerry Seinfeld. He's a fantastic comedian if you've never heard of him.
He's going to be big.
No, but like Jerry, I am obsessive. Jerry and I are both comedy nerds, but like Jerry on the day of a show will go to breakfast with the comedians and then go to a movie. And I will not leave my room because I have 5 children. So I store up sleep when I tour.
So you're sleeping.
I'm sleeping mostly. That's what I got to do.
And drinking.
And drinking.
Cheers to Jim Gaffigan.
Thank you so much for being here. We always love when you're here.
I love the Today Show.
Now, I saw on the cover art, it says the Stinky.
The Stinky, yeah. That's my daughter, Katie, who just turned 16. Please pray for me. She did that. But it might have been my son Michael or my son Patrick. I know their names.
That is a great photo of you.
Great.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
It's very nice. Jim's album, it's called The Skinny, is available now for pre-order and is coming to your favorite audio streamer on June 6th. Then you can also watch The Skinny on Hulu.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.